Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome to this new video, and today what we're going to do is take a look at some art. We don't look at enough art on this channel, and this is an art channel, so I think art for the channel, especially the art channel, is something that we should look at. And that's what I do the art. But yes, after killing the word art, we're going to take a look at some of my early drawings. I'm just going to flip through them. If you have any questions about any one in particular, then I can take a look at it in depth. But just going to scroll and skim through my art. And this here is where I keep my older art. It's a little war torn here, no? And yeah, here I have artwork that I did once I got back into drawing, and artwork that I've done way back in the day. Well, 2 years ago. It's not way back in the day. But let's take a look. This first character is an original of mine. Here we have Akuma, Wolverine, Saint Benedict's cross, a Gino and Shorty drawing from 2018, just a while back. You could take a look at that later in depth if you like. Mario Brothers. This is an original drawing, just right off the top of the head. Thought it would be cool to draw him like that. Sonic, which is my first drawing when I came back into drawing. There's two dates here. This is when I did this in pencils, and then this date here was when I colored it. I'm sorry, yeah, this is the inks, and then this is the date when I colored it with these brush pens that I have. Ninja Turtles. There's a really cool behind the art I'm going to do about this, because there's a really nice story with this that I'm going to share with you. This is the first art piece that I did for my daughter. Her name is Mariana. Some of her characters here. I did this in colors also with the brush pens. Captain Marvel. And Captain Marvel in colors. As you can see, my art has come a long way. Here's Deathmonger. Here's this is a drawing I did back in 2019. That's one of the designs. I've been going back and forth on a perfect design for this character, and I've redesigned him since, and I'll show off that later on. But yeah, some dead guys. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, big influence on my comic. I tried to do some graffiti art once, and I did this Lima. It's a city of kings, so there's 3 crowns here, but you can't see them unless you look really close. So I'm not really good at that. This is a logo I did for one of my good friends. His name is Terry. He's in the moving business. If you guys need to move anything, give Terry a holler. He will move your stuff. He's an awesome guy. Shout out to Terry and his whole family. Love you guys. There's Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. There's an old Iron Man piece. This is from Mortal Kombat 9, I think it is. I'm not sure. They redesigned this costume, and I was like blown away by how intricate the details are. This is one of the ugliest drawings I've ever done in my life. Horrible. I don't like it. So much so that like the week after that, like the day after that, I redid it again. I did it like this. I like this better than the other one. But man, this was horrible. Look at that. I'll probably do a behind the art on this to explain what all this monstrosity is. I hope Dale Keown is not looking at this video. Here's Thor. Here's Captain America. As you can see, this is before I came across indie comics. I'm doing a bunch of Marvel superheroes and stuff. But here's Hawkeye. Another horrible drawing. Look at that hand. That's horrible. Here's Black Widow. Here's Thanos. I like how that came out. Here's Ant-Man. I like how that came out at the time, but it looks horrible. Here's Rocket Raccoon. Here's a Black Panther piece. I used to be big on fan art. Here's Mysterio. And here's Spawn from back in the day. Look at that, 2019. Here's Cyclops. Mr. Fantastic. Daredevil. Beast. Star-Lord. I love this design. I love that helmet. I love these guns. I love this costume that he has on. Much better than the movie that we got, but it is what it is. I think they might do something like that in the next one. It'd be great. Love that costume. Nightcrawler. Storm. Yeah, some of these are really crappy. This is just the drawing that I did for my wife. And I also colored it. She loves Stitch. And I also colored it with brush pens. And I've recently colored it digitally, so I think I showed that off before on Twitter. Jean Grey with the 90s costume is Invisible Woman. Scarlet Witch with like a flamenco pose, the dance. There's Psylocke. I like how that came out. I like the idea behind this, but the cape, horrible. This rock stuff in the back, horrible. Just terrible. Jesus. I love this drawing. Some of my family members have this drawing in a frame in the house. Here's a Joker. And yes, it is interesting to see Jesus and Joker next to each other like this. And I always say that I think that he's like this because he needs him. Joker needs Jesus. Joker needs to, get in touch with Jesus so Jesus can help him out. And he wouldn't be so sad. Here's Batman. I don't draw him enough. I don't draw him a lot because I figure, what's the point? There's so many great artists on Batman. It's like so intimidating. This is a horrible drawing of Superman that I never show off. Never show off. I'll probably do a behind the art on that because horrible. Borderlands. This is a commission from a friend. Here's my own original character, X-Bot. Here's the Joaquin Phoenix Joker done as a cartoon. I did this after Prasad Bot. I'll probably do a behind the art on that one too, because there's an interesting story there. There's Cyclops from the Jonathan Hickman run. I like that costume. There's other ones that are, I think, better, but I like that costume's pretty cool. There's Scarlet Spider, one of my favorites, Spider-Man. There's an empty space here. This is actually a Freddy Krueger piece that I did a while back. And recently, like a few months ago, I sent it to my aunt because she was the one that asked me to draw it. No, I'm sorry. No, I sent it to my aunt because she likes horror. She likes horror and she likes horror characters. I did a Mike Myers drawing for her, and I gave her the Mike Myers, and I gave her this Freddy Krueger. So she's got original Elliot Rodriguez art. This is a horrible Wonder Woman drawing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might lose subscribers because of this video. Oh well. All the horrible art I got. Look at that. That looks horrible. But here's Moon Knight. I thought this was pretty cool. Here's Sentry. Man, I've been wanting to do another Sentry piece, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But this is pretty cool. I can do a behind the art on this one too about how I did so much unnecessary rim lighting on this. Here's Yoda for the Star Wars fanatics, which I used to be until Rian Johnson. Screw Rian Johnson. Screw Kathleen Kennedy. And all those horrible people that destroyed Star Wars. You guys suck. And here's this is a preliminary concept art of Zadok. This is what Zadok almost looked like. Look at that hair. Just so bad. Ghost Rider. One of my first, this is my second religious piece. You have the Sacred Family, the Star of David, the North Star. That's supposed to be Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus. Here's a character that I did a while back for somebody who I never got in touch with since this drawing. This character's name is Inferno Pariah. Interesting name. There's a thing. I'm going to do a behind the art on this because this is a really cool piece. This is Our Lady of Walsingham. There's a really amazing story behind this that I'm going to get to one day. Human Torch. Wonder Woman. I hated this Wonder Woman's piece so bad. I hated it that I felt that I had to revindicate myself and do something better. I did this. I like this better than the other one, but there's still something missing about this piece. I'm not really happy with it. Here's Sonic. My second drawing from my daughter, Mariana. Here's the Falcon. I'll probably do a behind the art on this one too, because this background here, I look at it now and it's horrible, and I'll explain why. And I realized that it's horrible. I sent this piece to Brett Booth to give me some critique. He gave me some critique about it, and then when he gave me the critique, I was like, oh man, he's right, and this is horrible, and I'll get into it later on. Spider-Man. Head bust. Colors with brush pens. This is the last drawing that I did before the pandemic. This is the last drawing that I did right when the pandemic hit. And then this is Batgirl. So this is all before the pandemic. All this art was done before the pandemic. Okay. I hope you like it. If you have any comments, please tell me what you think about the art. If there's any piece that you wanted me to look into more in detail, please let me know. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like the video, share it around, and yeah, that's it. This is some of my art that I'm sharing with you guys. Some of these pieces are going to get a behind the art video on because there's a lot of interesting stories behind it, and some of these pieces are just going to wither away and die. Like that whole piece is so horrible. But yes, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for checking out the video, and I'll leave it on these two nice drawings. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Please, again, don't forget to subscribe, to like the video, leave any comments, and that's it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Peace.